Hey everyone who's going to see this, because right now I'm inviting people in to see me. But for those of you who are new to watching my channel, who have just come across my channel, every morning I do a Get Ready With Me live feed. And this is literally how long it takes me to get ready, in between dodging, messages coming in, dealing with work, and all kinds of fun stuff and phone calls. So today we are going to be doing let's see, I'm sending stuff out. So today I'm just going to kind of do something a little bit more on the natural side. I just talked to someone, they're like, that red is a little too much. And, I'm not going to tell you what they called me because it's a little joke between us, apparently. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of post this. And so if you guys come in, bear with me because I have to pull up a separate section so I can see what people are posting. And please be warned, there is a little bit of a delay. So I'm just going to send this stuff out. And in the process of sending this stuff out, I'm going to click on this link, pull it up so you guys can actually interact with me. And yeah, so I will pull everything out, set it up to the side. Let me mute this so no one can hear what is being said. And then there we go. And so with that being muted, we're going to go over here. And so, yeah, I'll just pull everything out and kind of show it off a little bit as I go. I use a lot of the basic same stuff. So with me doing something a little more natural, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to be using this palette right here. And this is my LA Colors makeup palette. It actually has 2 bases and 2 definers. So this will be my base that I normally use, which is this one here. And then I use this one to define quite often because I like it a little bit darker. With the other color that I'm going to use, I haven't decided yet, but I will be working only for my eyes out of this palette. When it comes to the eyeshadow. But the most important thing to remember is it takes me a little bit. I do a lot of work in preparation of my skin and things of that sort. So I'm trying to pull everything together. I also need an eyeshadow primer. So I'm trying to find my one that I like the most. I need to clean it out. So yeah, we're doing the Get Ready With Me. Now I put up the video if you guys have not already seen it. It is the Tides Pod Challenge. I don't understand why anybody would even start that challenge. There's been so many reports of people who have been rushed to the hospital who are sick because of this challenge. So if you guys are into that, please don't be. Don't, because there's so many health risks. Seriously. You just, I don't think anybody truly understands the intensity that is Tide Pod Challenge. I did some research on it and come to find out that some of the side effects are foaming at the mouth. You can have some digestive issues. You're burning your sarcophagus. I don't know how to say that. I'm not like medically in tune with things like that. So, yeah. Be warned, be warned, be warned. There's my pencil. All right, so we have my other stuff. It looks like it's over here. Okay. So I'm going to set most of my stuff over here on the ground. And I don't even know how long we're in. Let me see here. So yeah, the Tide Pod Challenge. Oh, hey, woohoo, Amanda, make tutorial. My God, people will do almost anything stupid. I just seen this because I was just not looking at it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, most teenagers, but let me tell you, there was a report of a 22-year-old who did it. And I'm just like, are you serious? So yeah, stay away from the Tide Pod Challenge, people. It's retarded and dumb and just stupidity. So yes, stay away. For those of you, I'm going to kind of run through my process here, and then I will start with it all. So for those of you who are just now watching my channel, I use a moisturizer. I also use my unicorn essence as well. And I always do my eyes first. Some people can't stand it. I do my eyes first. So I have this really cool eyeshadow primer that I got for Christmas from the Color Workshop. So I'm going to be using that today. So this is all the preparations for my skin. I also have the Smashbox Photo Finish that I'll be using as well. So let me see. I had a hair tie to pull my hair back, and I'm also doing eyelashes today. Hopefully, if I can find, because I threw my other stuff away because it was like so bad. Where is my water, by the way? There it is. So yeah, I get kind of confused when I'm working and I can't think straight. I think that happens to a lot of people. Where's my hair tie? This isn't going to be good, y'all. I normally keep my hair up, but I washed it today. Okay, you know what? We're going to get creative, and I'm going to use a brush in my hair. Yes, I'm actually using my nail brush, to be exact, in my hair to kind of pull it aside. Now my glasses are off, so I can't see. So I'm going to be like all up in the camera. So at some points, don't judge me. So my first step is my unicorn essence. I actually am going to be giving this away once we reach like 5,000 subscribers. This is the dupe version. This is not a full actual product. It is the dupe of it, but it works just as well. The only difference is, honestly, is the formula is not as pigmented. That is the only thing, other than, of course, the bottle. Again, you know, Maya, you're supposed to remind me to take off my jewelry, but she didn't do it. Ding! Somebody's messaged me. It looks like it may be an email. Who's Stacy Johnson? Whoever that is, his birthday is today. It's on my Facebook. Oh, well. So I let that kind of seep in a little bit. I use 2 squirts of my moisturizer. I use it every morning and every night. Ow, ow, ow. And one tip when you're doing this, when you're adding a moisturizer, you want to go like this and up. And when you're doing your forehead, you go up. You just move, and this is something that I've learned from when I was in school, and you want to go up on the neck. You don't want to pull down because that causes sagging. So you want to go up, which is more because I've been turning into a Oompa Loompa. Let's see. So once this is dry, I'm going to go ahead and start with the, I actually use, where is that? I had purchased this and I used it a couple times before, and it was really, really well. I got this from, I think, the dollar store, believe it or not. And this is a, I don't know, it's so weird, Broadway Beauty. It is an eye pencil. And for those of you who are new, I have a little bit of a sagging feeling or look onto my left side. And so it's a little bit different, but I always use a pencil first, and then I go in with my powder. And the woman who actually did my eyebrows last time really screwed me over. So it takes me a little bit longer to do my brows than it should. But since we're doing a more natural look today compared to the darker colors that I did the past couple of times, I think the first time I did it, I don't know, I can't remember what I did a couple of days ago. I was a little bit darker and way more detailed and more defined. But with the natural look, I'm just trying to do a really good outline here for both, and then I'll fill it in and straighten them up. That's what I did yesterday, because I wasn't trying to be like specifically, I'm trying to kind of, and here's the interesting thing. Again, as you can tell, there's a huge difference in height here. So I have to try to build this up to make it somewhat more cousins than sisters. And I know that sounds really weird because everyone says, oh, eyebrows aren't twins, they're sisters. Yeah, mine aren't even sisters. Mine are completely different. Um, and so I also have some bald spots in my brows. I don't know anyone who doesn't have bald spots, but I had a piercing in both of my eyes at one point, and my problem was it got ripped out and it's scarred up. So I actually literally have to draw everything in. And as you can tell, this is way different, but I'm not worried about it because we're going to do powder and that's going to help me define it a lot more. So I use my Ingold one. And I think today I'm definitely going in hardcore. I ran out of my wax, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't do my wax today. I have to get more. I'm trying to get that together. But I want to go in with the lighter color here in my brow kit. Also, I'll be doing a video today once the mail comes that is from Ipsy. So I'm going to be doing my opening of Ipsy today, which is going to be pretty fun. I already know what is in it, so I'm going to be really excited. I will be using a lot of those products tomorrow. That's one reason why I am doing more of a natural look today compared to something darker, because there's a lot of darker colors that I'm getting tomorrow or today. So I'll be using those instead of my regular stuff. And Maya, are you still here? Like you're not talking? So I keep looking and you're just not talking. So if you're here, talk to me. Now, again, I don't claim to be a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to my brows. But in a way, I'm going to say this word and you're going to be like, wait, but you said you're not a perfectionist. I will perfect them once I go in and clean them up. And hi, I'm here. I seen it. Okay. I think you're the only one here now. I don't know. I just kind of, when I lean forward, whatever. But I'm not shipping on it, though. Remind me to fix up my brushes. And for those of you who don't know, I use a lighter foundation and a moisturizer, mix them together to make a nice little mixture here. And then I shape out my brows. I'm slow waking up. Why are you slow waking up? Now, this will help me define the shape a little bit more. And I'm not afraid of using product on my eye. As you can see here, I've got this whole brush covered. And the reason why is because I'm going to cover this whole eye anyway. So I just kind of blend it downwards, but I'm just shaping it out a little bit more and cleaning up those edges. And as you can see, it makes a huge difference. So I'm going to go up here on the top. And then once my brows, I'm growing them out, so I'm not going to get them done for a while. Again, this is how long it takes me because of all the messages. Nope. Let's see. I don't see anything important that I need to respond to right now, so we're good. Anyways, once my brows actually grow back out, I will more than likely do my own brows this time. Mainly because, or that, or I'll go to someone different. Mainly because of the fact that I don't like how other people do my brows. I'll probably use Nair because I don't have waxing or anything here, and I'm not a fan of those pre-done wax strips. I'm just really not a fan. I don't like them. I don't think they work very well. So, yeah. And I bet you're probably wondering why I do this. I do this to set the mood for my awesomeness. So you can see how they're not in the same family at this point, but I'm not too worried about it because I usually wear my hair over my eye. But again, this is just how she messed them up, and I'm just gonna let them grow out. And again, I'll probably redo them myself. Okay. And I have a towel in my lap, so I'm not wiping this on my clothes. Um, so there you go. That's how I do that. My, I got my, I get mine threaded. Yeah, I don't even know if anyone around here does threading anymore. Like I know they did a few years back they did, but I don't think they do them here anymore. I haven't seen anybody who does them. I need to call around and ask, hey, do you do threading? I know that we have a place around here that does eyelash extensions. And that's something I've been interested in, but my mother had them done before. And, well, needless to say, pretty expensive. Okay, so right now I'm just adding my eye primer on. My eyeshadow primer, not my eye primer, my eyeshadow primer. I am a busy person. But I keep my emails intact for a reason. I do. So yeah. So I apply my eyeshadow primer with a brush and then I use my finger for the heat friction to kind of melt it and help it blend together a little bit better. And so that's why you kind of see me kind of caking it on just a little bit more than normal. And this way I can get it on the lid and then I take it up with 2 swipes using my finger. I blend it out. And that is what my primer looks like. This is one of my favorite ones because it's very creamy and it really does make my makeup last longer. Oh, she was jealous of your eyebrows. Who is jealous of your eyebrows? Who's jealous of my eyebrows? What you talking about, Willis? Who is she and why would they be jealous of? Oh, the lady who messed them up. No, I don't think she knew what she was doing. Truthfully, honestly, I don't feel like she knew what she was doing. So today, as I mentioned before, I am doing a natural look. And so I have this really fluffy, and it's got product still in it. I'm going to kind of knock that loose a little bit because I did not clean my stuff last night. I try to clean them every night. I just didn't do it last night. Kind of product in here. This is a lighter color, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to start with my base color. So I'm going to go in with this color. It's more of a pinky peach color, which is kind of good for me. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid and upwards. This is my base color. This is going to help me blend everything together. Just make it slide a little bit more and I go just a little bit above or below it. Messed them up. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a little slow, honestly, because I am really focused on this. It usually takes me around an hour. Like I have my clothes on already and I'm probably going to be doing, I don't know, because I want to curl my hair, but I'm not going to curl my hair if I have nowhere to go. And it is Friday, but I just don't know if I have any plans. I never find out until like the last minute. And then this is like, crap. So that's why I do this every morning. So normally I use this brush here, which is this is what I call my cone shaped pencil brush. I normally use that, but I'm going to use a very, very, very thin, small blending brush that I have. My cat was running like a nut into my door. Those hyper cats. Oh my God, that's funny. So I'm going to go in with this darker defined color using my fluffier brush. And that is just going to be in my crease. And I always start here in the center and kind of pat it downward and then brush it out. And the reason that I do this is it helps me control it just a little bit more. And this already starts to kind of blend it out more. And then I use a fluffier brush that's bigger to really work it out. And then these colors are very pigmented, so I don't need much. But with starting in the center and just slowly dragging it out and then kind of blending it a little bit better, making that V shape here in the corner of my eye and bringing this color in with this brush and then dragging the color into the corner, really, it does help define. And then I just relax my eye and really get into that eye socket, which is something everyone laughs at me for, but that's just kind of how I do it. It gives me my deeper look. And so here is my awesome blending brush. This is from Glamour Dolls. I got this in my Ipsy bag, I think for like October or November. I can't remember if it was October. I think it was more October because I know November or December I got a contour brush. I love getting brushes from them. But anyway, I'm making circular motions, kind of blending this out a little bit more to soften it. And the reason that I do my eyeshadow first is because any fallout gets on my face, I can just wipe it off instead of kind of brushing it off, which kind of leaves a little bit of a tint behind. I'm very fair complected, and with me using a lot of dark colors, it works. Now, as you can see, it's definitely softened it up, but they are still very pigmented, and there's a dark color under my eye, but we're going to take care of that. So this is exactly what I want. So I'm going to grab a cotton ball, and I'm going to use a moisturizer. I'm going to put a little moisturizer on my hand, and that is where I'm going to clean up and sharpen that V by dragging in an angle. And as you can see, it really picks it up. And it replaces any possible dryness from using like a makeup remover. And so, yeah. Now, once you get it to this point, I usually move to the other eye and do the same thing, and then I'll add another color. I usually use anywhere between 3 to 4 colors. I see something. Now she's digging and purring. Do you mean purring? I don't know. But I did have it on an interesting authority by somebody very close to me that my red lips, even though I love my red lips, let's kind of, what did they say? I don't know. They said something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was along the lines of trashy and kind of hookerish. I can't thoughtish, prostitute is what they said. And I was just like, but really? Like, are you serious? Like, I look good in red, okay? And that was like a natural red. So, or not a natural red, but like a true red. And I was just like, I don't like you right now. You're so mean. No, I didn't say that because I do love them very much. But it was because of a conversation that we had previously. Sounds like Kerr. Red lips are for sexy time. For sexy time. Hey, you know what? I was trying to hint at something when I had them done, but it didn't work all the way. Now, one thing I do want to say is I have an astigmatism in my left eye. And so my eye shape is a little bit different on this one compared to this one. So when I do my makeup, it tends to be a little bit different on this eye. But like I said, my left side is always weird. But we are going to make sure that this is not going to happen. And we are going to fix it up. As you can see, there's makeup all over here in the corner. But that's what I love about makeup is you can't ever really make a mistake. You just kind of go with it and roll with it. So again, I'm just going to go in and clean this up using a fresh cotton ball. The same way with moisturizer. And when you do this and you go upwards, it really sharpens it out. Okay. So as you can see, it is even. There's that color that's there. Okay. So I am going to go into another color. Now, here's the thing, because I usually use 2 to 3 different colors. I'm going for that more natural color. And so instead of using the reds or the burgundies that I normally do, I'm going to go in, excuse me, with this color right here. It is a taupey, goldy, I don't know how to explain it. I want to say taupe, but it's got more of like a gold undertone. So yeah, and then I'm going to grab my flat brush here. This is my favorite one. I'm going to go into the product and we're going to tap it onto the center of the eyelid. And into the corner. And then we'll brush it in. But it's always best to tap first. And so you kind of see that goldish color, but we're going to blend these colors together. I just want to make sure that this color is working. I'm also going to use a different color to add a little bit of depth in here. So using the blending brush, you're just going to kind of go back over and soften those lines a little bit more as I look on the camera. And I'm very intense with like my black or my darker colors. I feel like I want it to pop a little bit more, but I'm going to add like a transitioning color here in a moment. But I feel like it's very important to make sure that we soften the lines with the darker color. And again, like we can always, we'll add to it to deepen it up a little bit more. What'd you say? Oh, there's a method to my madness, Maya. Okay, so I am going to add a little bit of this deeper brownish red that I have. And we're going to right here toward the corner and blending it inwards, which adds, as you can tell, like a little bit, as I mentioned, it doesn't need much. And then we're going to kind of blend that together, just a soft little touch, kind of dusting it together. So you see the transition there. And now I'm going to darken, or not really darken it, but kind of deepen the color by using a lighter color here in the crease with a mixture of the dark. So I'm going between these two colors right here. So I go light, dark, light, dark. I do it twice on each color, alternating. And as you can see, that really adds to it. It makes it pop a little bit more. And that's the number one with my eyes, because I have green eyes. And I'll do a recorded video once I'm done with this, because the lighting in this really sucks. So I have to edit it after it goes up. And you guys can actually see the transitioning colors. But here, you can actually see them here. Okay. So now I'm going to take my pencil cone shape brush, and I'm going to go into this yellow that's right here and this white. Once here and once here. And we're going to apply that here into the corner. And that's just going to be like a highlight, because I don't want to use my actual highlight for it, because that's going to kind of mesh with the other highlight that I have that I'm going to be putting on my face, and I don't want it to look like I didn't do something right. So there we go. There's that part. What is she saying? She's not saying anything. She says, oh, that's it. I'm always checking to make sure Maya's talking and she didn't fall asleep, because she has to wake up. It's very, very important. So while I am working on my face, I'm going to grab my strobe, which is what I use as my highlight. Awesome. And I'm going to be applying this with this brush here. Right here. And then I use my finger to kind of knock some of that excess powder off, and it just gives a little bit of a color. She says, LOL. She's still not talking. I'm trying to get Maya to talk by calling her out for going to sleep. She has to wake up. She has things to do today. She has schools to call. She has things to do. And I'm not going to take no for an answer, Maya. I'm never eating panda again. What do you mean you're never eating panda again? Why would you eat a panda? Like, that don't make sense. Like, come on, man. Oh, and I told you guys that hopefully I'll be moving in the next couple months. I actually found out today I'm much closer to moving than I thought I was. So, like, I'm on a waiting list and I'm number 17 compared to 220 that I was at last week. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Totally excited about that. So I use my big fluffy brush just to kind of knock any fallout or I'm rubbing my belly. I'm not sleeping. I'm rubbing my belly. I need to put my band back on because I just griped at somebody for not wearing theirs. So I gotta put my rings back on. I think I'm good. I don't think I need to worry about taking them off again. All right. Next step, we're gonna sharpen this up. So I'm looking for my brush. There it is. As it is falling down. Ouch. So again, I'm going to take my lighter foundation, which I mix my foundations to get the perfect color for me. I will warn you, where did the freaking thing go? That my foundation on camera comes off to be more yellow than it is, but I have warm undertones. I don't know why it does that. But it does match my skin better. If you follow me on social media, and if you don't follow me on social media, if you go to Facebook and you type in, what is it, Amanda Moore 85 in the search bar, you are going to find me. And you can add me and just let me know, hey, I found you from your YouTube channel, blah, 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 blah. And you can actually see photos of my makeup and how it actually truly looks. And you can also watch my videos. So what I'm doing is basically cutting and correcting. So I'm taking the tip of my brush, starting in the corner of my eye. It's almost like I'm doing a wing, but with foundation. And I'm sharpening that. And I use my finger to blend it out and make it better. So you can see it's decent. Now here comes the difficult part for me is, and I think everyone has a problem with this at some point, the awesome wing liner. I love to do it, but it is a pain because I shake a whole lot. Let's see, makeup is, I'm crazy here. My sis told me to do that. Yeah, hold on, wait, what? I'm sorry. I don't have a clue as to what your sister said. Makeup is bootyful. Let's see. I'm rubbing my belly. Yeah, that's great news. What's great news? My sis told me to do that. It's crazy. Makeup is beautiful. Whose makeup is you don't wear makeup. You need to wear makeup. I've told you this, but whatever. So I'm using my e.l.f. liquid, and I always start on my left because I always tend to have more issues with the left eye than the right eye. So I gotta get quiet. And now she goes to message her. I do love this product. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this product. But I find this product a little annoying to work with because, as you can see, it doesn't dry very easily. Let's see, your makeup, my makeup. Wait till I'm done, though. Wait till I'm done, though. I always got to go in and fix it because it doesn't dry right away. And I shake a lot. So normally when I do my makeup, I tend to want to have someone else do it for me. For that reason. And the problem now is that I just realized I don't have any cotton swabs. So I'm having to get creative here. I just looked over my I got to get cotton swabs. So for those of you who don't know, I do psychic readings as well. And I'm doing them today. So if you find me on social media, I literally see, I corrected it, sort of. If you find me today on social media, I'm doing things for $1 a minute. And what we don't use, you can actually use at a later time within 30 days. Maya is actually one of my clients. And I also turned her on to dumpster diving. And when I can get a portable camera, I will be doing dumpster diving at my local Ulta. And I will make it happen. And I will do adventures on it. Only if Maya lived closer. Like, even in the same friggin' state, me and Maya would go together. And I would totally make her my lookout. Now, see, this one always is better than that one because I have to follow the shape of my eye. And that looks really, really bad, but whatever. Not too worried about it. I'm in Texas. I wear glasses, so you can't really see it. I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Always, what is it? Always on gel liner. And Fishnet is the color. And I'm going to do my lower line, lash line, by connecting that wing. And like I said, I am doing a natural look, but I tend to like, and I'm going in with my waterline as well. I tend to like really dark liner and eyes. So I'm going to set this with powder as well. Her stuff is highlighted. I have no idea what she's saying. I still don't get anything from Ulta. I went last night, but it was a mess. That's because you don't know what you're doing. You're still learning. That stuff that's a mess is usually the best. And you just have to learn. Oh, okay. So look at my eye. This just happened. So I'm going to have to like, look at that. It just like smeared. So I'm going to have to fix that. Because, of course, it wasn't dry before I started blinking. Only problem I have with the e.l.f. liquid liner. Other than that, it's actually pretty good, but I have some difficulties with it because of that problem. But we're going to fix this and I got this. I do. I got this. So basically, I'm just taking this brush and rubbing the liner into that darker area and bringing it out. So anything that's there afterwards, I'm going to use that darker color that we blended in. Oh, Jesus. I told you guys I'm like popular this morning. Something about astrology. I have a Facebook message. That's from Maya. As long as I don't miss a message from someone else, I'm good. Okay, what else? Let's just say. Oh, yeah, see, my bad. I'm blind without my glasses. What's an ooh? What's an ooh? What are we saying ooh for? That's what I want to know. Why are we saying ooh for all of a sudden? Where is my brush? So now I'm going to take my black and kind of set my liner using a angled eyeliner brush. And we're just going to kind of tap it into place. And then we'll drag it on through toward the center, making sure to turn this around. And what that's going to do is kind of make it a little bit more bolder. It's going to last a little bit longer throughout the day. And the good thing that I like about setting it is that, like here, it kind of came out like a fallout. I'll just clean that again with my brush technique that I use. And I'm good for then. And this actually, I don't even need to put a setting spray on when I do this because it will last all day. Oh, I am so blind. Ooh, ah. You just have no idea. Like, I am definitely blind when I use this. This is why I wish I had contacts. I just can't afford them right now. Because, like, the doctor's visits, because I don't have insurance, went up for contacts. Like, it used to be $120. And when I tried to like pay $120 the last time, they were like, "Oh no, for astigmatism, everything went up to like $200." I was like, "I don't have $200." I was like, "Can you just not give me like my old prescription?" They're like, "No, you're due for an update." And I'm just like, "I'm due for a lot of things. I don't mean I'm gonna get it right now." Jeez. So yeah. Okay. Now the fun part comes. Using my same brush. What do I do with it? What do I do with it? It is. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in cream beige. And I just put just a little bit there. And then I put the lighter foundation I was using was the Revlon Colors Day Combination Oily Skin. It has SPF 15, so I don't have to add the sunscreen on. It's number 180 and it's sand beige. And they're pretty close in color, but not so much. Now, remember I did mention that I'm going to look like I'm yellow, but I'm really not. So if you guys want to have proof of that, you're going to have to go check out my Facebook or look at my other videos because that's exactly what it's going to look like. And even after I set it with my powder, that's what's going to happen. But I am using my silicone sponge. And once I get most of it patted in, I just kind of start dragging it out. It does cover and it takes a lot less product. So it's the one thing I like about it. And I'm really red. Okay. So with me being really really red, with me being really, really red and my face, I don't use a corrector. And the reason I don't use the corrector, a green color corrector, is because the last time I used the green one, my foundation just did not cover it enough for me. And it made it really, really bad. And quite honestly, it was just horrible. The whole, I was doing photography, I was doing some photos, and oh, my bad, that was my phone. that was not who I was wanting it to be. So I have to turn that off, or YouTube's like, no, you're using other people's stuff. And like, that's not cool. Maybe I should kind of turn my vibration on and put it between my legs. That way I can like fill it, because my jeans are kind of loose. So I should be able to fill it. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't use the color corrector because the last time I did, my foundation just did not cover it properly. And so it made it really bad. And again, as I said, it looks yellow. It's not yellow at all. It really is not yellow. And it's clean pretty much. I said all. I'm still looking to see if she said anything. And then I'm just using my pressed powder Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Let me go ahead and turn this down because I don't want them getting onto me. And I'm just going to kind of set that, especially around under the eyes. This color, it doesn't even give me the name of the color. I don't think. Let me see. It doesn't. But this is like tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models, and then with it and without flash. So that's originally why I bought this product, mainly because of the fact that I was doing a lot of picture taking, and I needed that airbrushed look without looking clunky. And in the pictures and on camera, it doesn't look caked on, but if you're not careful, it will begin to look that way if you overdo it with this powder. I have very uneven skin, so with me forgetting to put because I did forget to do it. I think I forgot to do it. I don't know. Maybe Maya can tell me. Basically my primer, and as you can see, it's not so yellow looking anymore. And that was with the powder on top. My back itches. Somebody come scratch my back for me. Okay. Moving forward, I have 2 bronzers and I have a contour. Now, this is my contour brush. So I'm going to kind of start off with my contour. Now, I do my contour back here and not bring it all the way down, but close to. I got to remove some of that excess there, because if not, it's going to be dark. I'd rather be too light at first than way too dark. So as you can see, I come down to about right here. So I start back here and kind of bring it here. Don't go all the way down like some people do. It's not what I do. But again, I start back here in the back and bringing it down. And yeah. It just makes it a little bit easier to blend everything together if I do that first. And then we have the bronzer, which of course, some people use contour as a bronzer. Bronzer is just to kind of add that depth and color around your face so you don't look so pale, and it adds dimension. So I use this one that's more of a brownish color. Oi! Thank goodness I'm not wearing white. That could be bad because I just dropped that. I bring it down to meet where my contour is and then down along my jawline. Now I'm big, so we're going to kind of go a little down this way with my bronzer. And this is the lighter one that I have. And so I have a darker one, but I've found that if I use the darker one, it just doesn't work as well. And then kind of blending it down on the neck kind of makes it look a little bit slimmer, especially when your hair is down. So that's a rule that I've learned when you're bigger. I am using my Tarte. This is Tarte, right? Yeah. It's called Feisty, and it is a 12-hour blush. I got this from, again, Ipsy, and it's really pretty. Again, it's going to be a natural color. It's just like a really pretty light pink. I put it right on the apples and then just kind of pull it back. Not a little goes a long way. So I am just really excited about getting this product in because naturally I am red undertone. So I am going to be using my contour as well to do my nose to kind of shape my nose and make it look a little longer. I'm going to use my angled brush because it's more precision. I'm going to bring it around the front here. Okay, so where did it go? I'm going to use my angled brush. It's fluffier. I'm going to kind of like blend this in as much as I can with my brush and then use my finger to kind of soften it if I need to. A lot of times I do need to because, you know, bringing it downwards and that kind of elongates the nose a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with my strobe, which is over here. And we're going to add to the nose, the chin, my Cupid's bow, and of course, the T-zone. Somebody just commented on a post I made. Maybe it's about making money because I'm trying to sell some clothes today. So yeah. All right. There you go. So now we're going to go in with the here in this area with your T-zone with my strobe. And this is why I didn't want to use my highlight as the inner corners. And then we're going to go here. Because you want to place this where the light naturally hits. So it's kind of where I go. So there's that. Now I'm going to have, hold on one sec. I really want to check this because if this is like work related or money related, I'm always going to check. Let's see. My nose is itching, which is because I have hair in my nose. I feel it. Anyways, so that's loading. And I said I was going to do like a natural lip. Natural to me is like a pink or brown. People are so entitled to so far. Okay, I had started this discussion on Facebook about how it's ridiculous how many people in such a small town can be so judgmental. And it's just like, are you kidding me? Why are you being like, you don't even know these people. You're being so judgmental. I just, you know, something just isn't right. So my cousin's interested in an event in Galveston. So what's going on in Galveston tomorrow? Maybe I can get somebody to take my man. We'll see. Chili Quest and Beer Fest. Oh, nope. I can't afford that. My man will drink all the beer that is there. Definitely not. So I know you guys are probably gonna laugh, but I have the um, eyelashes and the mascara to do, but I'm gonna do that last because I have to find, excuse me, my glue. So the first thing I do with my lips is I use my e.l.f. lip scrub and a circular motion. I had my I can see. Hey, I had a black adhesive, but I did throw it away because it was just really old and clumped up and just totally uncool. I do have some over there that's old too, because I quit wearing lashes for a really long time. And so, yeah, let me think. What am I going to do? Let me just focus on the lips. So I promised I was not going to do a brownish color. Now I do have these two colors here. They're really pretty together, but I don't think I'm going to use them. So I'm trying to decide what shade I'm going to do. You know what? I'm down with this. I'm down with this. Let's do this. So I'm going to use this and make it work. I have a lighter so I can soften this because I don't like to use it. Probably not. I don't know what I did with it. I got rid of a lot of my stuff. I'm using a Pale Pink pencil that I received in a gift set. And there's no name to it. That's so painful. Let me try to sharpen this. Because I'm hitting pencil here. And we're just gonna do something. I am also trying to find someone to do a Valentine's Day makeup collaboration with. That's not going too well. I have someone in mind. I'm just waiting for them to reach out to me. I've reached out to them to talk to them. I haven't asked them yet, but I'm kind of hoping to have that going on. Okay. This is from Ipsy. It is called Ipsy Unzipped Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. Oh, hey, use code Ipsy30 for 30% off. So go check that out. I might not use it. Who knows? So while this is still on here, I'm going to go in with this. It is very close to it, but it's a little bit browner, which is what I want. And this is just a regular lip gloss. Just in the center. Another thing for those of you who don't know, I have to draw my lip on one side to make it even. So yeah, I know it looks kind of weird right now, but it's going to dry. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me find my, I'm going to have to go get this, and I don't want to. Let me move this back. It's very important. Let me make some room here and move some of my stuff. See, I have this really cool box with other boxes in it that I just put my makeup in, and it keeps it all in place, and it doesn't really move around much. I'm looking to see if I can find my glue. Because if not, I'm going to have to use the white glue that dries clear. And I don't like that. So looks like I'm stuck with that. Let me get all my brushes put up. And I'm going to have to wash them. And as you can tell, this is drying a little bit more matte. That's why we put the other color in the center. One, to make your lips look bigger. And to give it a little moisture. So you're not like stuck with no moisture. Because that sucks. Okay. Let me look over here. This is my drawer that I kind of, I guess some people call it a junk drawer. But I definitely put it in here. Okay. Let me look in the top drawer here. And the second drawer, I don't think it's in here. All right, let me go grab the other one, and then we can do the rest of the eyes. I'm straddled. Oy. Let's see. Ouchie. Wawa. Okay. Oy, so uncomfortable. I am using LA Colors eyelashes. And they're over here. I wore them the other day. So, first things first is I don't curl my lashes. I don't need to. Because my product that I use. So I'm just going to put mascara on them. And as I do so, I'm going to kind of hold it up in the air for just a brief few seconds. It's going to kind of help keep it in place. Because I'll be adding more once I get my lashes on. Okay. So this is the Revlon Precision Latex Lash Adhesive. And one way to tell about your lashes is the smaller or shorter lashes go toward the inner of the eye. So that's how you can tell which ones go on what side. Oh, please tell me there's enough here. So my brush is really messed up on this, but there is product in here. It will dry clear. I just prefer to use the black as I use black eyeliner. And it just kind of blends well together. It makes it look thicker, a lot bolder. I always tend to make sure I put enough glue toward the center and the edges of the eyelash. I give it a few just to kind of get sticky. And when I go to do this, I'll hold it on the edge here and in an angle and put it dead center. No, they're so sticky because of the mascara that's already on there. Normally, I'll be very honest, I usually use tweezers. I don't have tweezers right now, as mine are broken. So I'm going to use a little brush to kind of mold this in place. Now, It's lifting. This glue may not work, so I may be out of luck. It looked like it's gonna work, but then you touch it and you go to try to form it into place, and it doesn't want to stay. And you don't want the eyelash directly in the corner of your eye because that's going to cause some discomfort. So there we go. Which causes lifting because, yeah. Now, one little trick that I do is when the glue doesn't want to stick all the way, I kind of lift that corner up over here. And I don't know if you can notice, but like I push it up a little bit more, place that side down. So when I put my mascara on and hold it up in place, you can see it combines. And I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm combining my lashes to the falsies. So I have to let this dry. But in the meantime, I'm going to prepare my other lash to be adhered to the other side. And I believe the name of these were Doll. Like I said, I usually wear them like 3 times and then I throw them away. And this is the second time I'm wearing them. And I'm sure you are probably like, why is she doing it? She said she has no plans. Well, I work on camera from home, so I need to make sure I'm presentable. I have a shirt that I'm going to change into that is a gray color. Well, I'm probably going to put it over this one. So I do like this whole country thing. It's who I am. So I do that number. So as this dries, you'll start to see a little bit more. If I lift it up here, you'll see where I pressed it to the actual eyelid. And that way it was so it would stay in place and not lift itself. So now we're just molding it. So we're there. Let's see. I set off. She still hasn't said nothing like, hello. Okay. Again, into upwards motion like this in the center, making sure, again, that you are not placing this in the direct corner of your eye. You want it to be more toward the end of your eye than the inner corner. Now, I did this differently on this eye to show you the difference. So this one was more toward the inner corner. This is more toward the outer corner. So as you can see, most of the lashes over here on this side, which is better for me because I wear glasses. But it does make it thicker. So it makes it a little bit better. But again, it's all going to be okay. I'm not tripping on it because overall it's still going to look good. Okay. I'm also someone who doesn't need to do lashes along the bottom. I have very long lashes. So I am just doing a little mascara on those lashes. And since my lashes are so long, I put a brush handle underneath them and kind of remove some of the mascara. as it's drying so it's not so intense. No. Again, like I want to show you the difference here because it is a difference. As you can see, as I look up, you can see how it goes over this way. And that is because I put it more toward this edge than in here. Here, I put it more toward the center and didn't do it all the way to the edge. So it gives the eye a different shape and a different look. Now, with me having an astigmatism, my eye is already a different shape. So a lot of times I will do this eye just like this because in the end, you really can't tell unless somebody points it out to you. Also, something else I had heard, because I don't watch a lot of TV. I usually like Netflix or YouTubing it, right? Don't watch much TV, but I did hear there is a new 50 Shades coming out. I was like, I'm going. I told my guy, I was like, Valentine's Day, we're going. So be prepared. He didn't take me last year or the year that 50 Shades Darker came out. That kind of, he's like, I'm not going to go see something like that. I was like, well, that's our life. Like, he goes, I know, but I'm not going to. So I told him this year he has to. So there we go. We're done. I'm going to clean my glasses. But I will be doing I'll be taking some pictures. I'll probably do that here in a minute with my glasses off compared to with them on. But that's the overall finished look. Don't know whether you like it or not. I don't know. Who knows? And see, it's so funny because my camera is already up. So I'm going to take a couple pictures when I'm here. Maya, are you still here, honey? Are we still here? She's not here. Okay, so I was taking a few pictures here. But if you guys want to have any questions about anything, go ahead and ask me. I'll stay here for a few more minutes and kind of see, because it looks like I have 3 people watching me, which is pretty cool. But they're not saying anything, so who knows? So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask while I am in the process of taking care of the stuff. It is Friday, so I'm wondering if anybody has any plans. Plans, people, plans. Do we have some plans? Oh my goodness. Even the ones that dumpster dive at Ulta, haha, have so much stuff. I was, and I am live. Makeup done. I just responding to a few messages. Is anybody going to talk to me, or am I just going to sit here and just talk to myself anymore? Makeup done. Love Ulta. Love to dumpster dive at Ulta. We were talking about that. But I am live, but I am live. Hey, I don't know if she's here. Kristen, are you here? No, are you here? No. Are we not here? I don't know if she's here or not. And my computer's doing some weird crap, man. Why is it not working? So, yeah. Maya, are you here? Somebody say something, or else I'm going to have to end this. I'm like, talk to me. Talk to me. A. Work with me. A. Yeah, LOL, I love dumpster diving. Yeah, me too. I'm just sitting here chatting. Me too. I'm live still chatting with you. Yeah, I'm not going to call someone and be like, hey, and ask them a question. I'm just going to send them a quick message and be like, is this better? Yes, though. Yes. She's like on YouTube. I'm like, yes. I sent the link. I sent a link. That's cute. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is more muted than I'm used to. So, I'm still on. I'm still here. Maya. I'm just gonna say hello and see if anyone can see me. Oh, I have a crown. I have a freaking crown. I have a freaking crown. Hey, I have a crown when I type. That's pretty cool. You know what? So I'm gonna take this opportunity. How long have I been live? I don't know how long I've been live. Is it going to tell me how long I've been live? I don't know how long I've been live. But I am going to take this opportunity that I am live to talk a little bit about this. Earlier, I was talking about the Tide Pods thing. And then something happened earlier. Well, not earlier today. This has been going on for a while. And I want to take a drink real quick. So apparently, my nose is itchy. Apparently, people seem to think like, you have Facebook chat groups and things you can go into. You can sell product and things like that. And so I was trying to sell my services as a reader. And the hate that I got, the backlash I got, the disrespect that I got was unbelievable. Like, I was already prepared for it because I had posted before and I had so many bad things being said about me. And so I actually started a discussion today in this group, and honestly, it got such a huge reaction. And I want to kind of read it to you. It won't let me sign on to comment, but will let me watch. Hey, Kristen. She's trying to log in, but it's not letting her log in so she can comment. So I'm just going to say, hey, she'll say your comments here and I'll just read them out. It says 1 hour, 16 minutes. Yes, I have been live for a little over an hour. It takes me a while to do my makeup, but I stopped for a couple of other things. But anyway, so I had this conversation going, and it was, I'm going to go ahead and read what it is. It says, I love being in this group, and this might be taken down. However, I have to say, I didn't ever think so much judgment would be placed on someone else in such a small community. And we wonder why our children have such judgment and hate. And Kristen said, love this. You're absolutely right. We had a conversation. And then Sylvia Marie said, what is this about? I explained it to her. Joy Beeson says, yeah, our children are a product of the environment. Society as a whole are mostly POS now with no regard for compassion and respect. And then we continued our conversation that way. Ellie Rain, I guess is how you would say her name. The narrow-mindedness seems to be a phenomenon that is particularly bad here in this area of Texas. For some reason, lots of people around here tend to be very much get butthurt if they see something that goes against their upbringing. My response to that was, it's not just small towns, it's happening everywhere. And then, oh no, you're fine. She's like, sorry, kept freezing. You are okay. Anyways, so, and then I was like, like this Mark character who just like the status, he laughs about it because he thinks that it's funny. He thinks that it's okay to be social and socially acceptable to judge the people. This is ridiculous. And I mean, I understand it's a free country. We can think and feel how we wanted. But at the same time, why would you have to downgrade someone else to make yourself feel good? It is completely. The same person actually laughed at the comment. So I just kind of left it alone. Nina Marie says, you were right. My daughter is in the 1st grade, and I'm shocked to see that she's already getting bullied and threatened badly by other kids. People are also entitled, or people are so entitled and self-righteous these days that it is no surprise that the children pick up on it and continue to cycle it. Then, okay, here we go. Here's my latest comment. Teachers need to stop that when it starts. Send them to the principal's office and let him give them a couple of good swats with the paddle. Here's the thing. I don't even think that in public schools now they allow that. The parents have to give their permission. And a lot of parents don't want to give that permission because they're afraid there's going to be a CPS case brought against them for spanking their child. So that's just a little... To me, it's a little too much. Honestly, I think my daughter will get her butt whooped. No problem. I don't know. I discipline my child the way that I see fit, and no one can tell me how to raise my child. When I was younger, shoot, go pick a switch, grab the belt, custom made paddles. It's all just a sign of how much society has changed and what they look at upon beating and abusing. There's a difference between spanking your child in the mouth for disrespect by popping them in the mouth or spanking them on the butt with a paddle or a belt. It's different. It's not like you're taking and you're punching your child in the face. I would know because I've been punched in the face by somebody before. It's just completely, I'm going to take my vitamins while I'm here too. It's just, everyone's taking everything all out of proportion. And quite honestly, some people just need to grow up and realize it's not all about being abused. It's not abusing your child by disciplining your child. Timeouts these days don't work. Kids look at you like they laugh at you. My daughter used to do that, but now she don't do that no more. Because I started laying into her. It wasn't that I was being rude. I just laid into her. The person I'm seeing, he is the exact same way. He don't play games. He's always been tough with his boys. I'm just as tough, but they like me better because I have a way of being tough, but being fun at the same time. He's just the mean one. So, in every relationship, when it comes to children, there's the mean one, there's the fun one, and there's the one that you can pull anything over on. And so I'm the fun one. I'm the cool one, but I'm still going to discipline you. He's the mean one. I got all my vitamins. And 2 water pills. So, and in case you're curious at what I just took, I took 50 milligrams of zinc. I took 250 milligrams of magnesium, and I took one D3, which is 400 IU. So, it's for bone and immune health, also bone and muscle health, and supports immune system. And I also took 2 water pills because I retain water quite often. But anyways, so meaningless to say, I think that we as parents, and even as older siblings. I have 3 cards here pulled. I have no idea who I pulled these cards for today. It must have been a client of mine because I don't just pull random cards. But they need to be patient, whoever it is. Be patient. The ending of a situation is coming. And we have the High Priestess, which is a symbolic sign of fertility. So whoever they are, they better be prepared. Things is coming their way. They got to be careful. Hey, you know what? I got a question out of my 3 watchers here. Who wants a card? Does somebody want me to pull you a card? I have the Addams Family deck. I can't find my other deck. What? Oh, and y'all, check this out. Pair of diamond earrings. Listen, I've been trying to sell these earrings. If I don't sell them in the next 2 days, I had bought these for me. And then my parents got me the exact same pair. It works. I'm so in. Hey, what's going on? So I bought me these pair of earrings, and I paid more money. I paid they were $124.98, but I paid like $150 for them a few months ago, and I hadn't been wearing them. I planned on wearing them for Christmas and completely forgot it. And when this was given to me, I have a box that was given to me. I looked at it. I was like, because it was so similar to mine, I opened it up, and it was from my mom and dad. I was like, oh, so the company won't take them back. So if I can't sell these for $120 in the next couple of days, once I reach 500,000 subscribers, and I have to be honest, once I reach 500,000 subscribers, I will be giving away these diamond earrings. They are 1/10 carat total weight. Diamond, sterling silver. Still have the tag on them, as you see here. So, yeah, if I can't sell them in the next couple of days, get me 500,000 subscribers. You guys share the crap out of this video. $500,000 or 500,000 subscribers. I will do a giveaway for these. Where is my freaking box? I don't know where it went. But again, that's if I don't sell them. So, there's my box. Also, for anyone who's interested, I actually create custom tarot deck cards that you can't get anywhere else. So we should share your YouTube page. Absolutely. Share my YouTube page. I ask everyone to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. I also do shout outs. So like the first person to like comment, I usually give like a shout out in their video. So, and I cut my own hair. So I have a lot of videos on like how I cut my hair, and things like that. But yeah, so if y'all know anyone who's looking for like custom tarot decks or one of a kind tarot decks, I create them. This is the Wonders of the World tarot deck that I created. It's got the gold edge lining, and literally Wonders of the World. I mean, this is a star, justice. This one is death, I think. Yeah, death. We have the Hanged Man, strength, the world. I mean, it's just all custom created, ready to go. I actually have some that are the Addams Family deck. They can look how any way you want them to, but I will show those. So I'm trying to like put my stuff out there so people know what's going on. Because you have to use these often in work. I just kind of work. But this is the Addams Family deck that I have. Wait, I can't see. There we go. The Addams Family deck that I have. And it actually says created or made by and my name. Here's the Sun card. I mean, it's just moments from, the Addams Family, the different people on Addams Family. Morticia, Gomez. There's Wendy. I love Wendy. And there's even Cousin It. You should so open a page. I do, actually. I have a page. I will tell you the name of that page. So I will send you a link as well. But I do have a page. Give me a moment. So yes, I do have them. Here's the death card. It's one of my favorite ones. Morticia and Gomez in the Cemetery. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, because she was always about the money. So it takes me it took me 3 days to create this deck. Particularly that specific deck, it cost me that. It's Amanda's Custom Tarot is my deck on our page on Facebook. And I can also create anything you want. So like if you give me, like if you have a favorite TV series or a style that you're going for, I can make them. I have other ones. I just haven't been able to afford to pay for the printing on them yet. Welcome to your new page. Well, it's not really new. But yeah, I've got a couple there. I actually have to get it up and going. I will post it here in the comments so you guys can see. So I actually, the good thing about this, and there we go. The good thing about it is like I have some that are the like your star signs, like Aquarius is Taurus is Gemini, things like that. If you give me a minute, I'll try to pull it up and tell you what I have already made. But like I can make anything as long as you give me like a direction as to what you want to go to. I'll spend some, I'll spend some time putting it together, and then I'll just show you images. Once you like it, I do charge for my time depending on how long it takes me to get them done. But depending on what you want, you can get glossy, extra glossy. You can get the edging done in gold or silver. You can get a holographic front. Pretty much anything you want, you can get. And it just really all depends. So I do pretty much anything you want me to do. I'm trying to pull up the website that I use. I actually have my designs saved. I'm kind of sad because I don't remember my information, but that's okay. I'm going to get into it. This is where everything is, and I just really don't want to have to redo everything. So it's just my email, so that's pretty easy. I remember that. I cleaned out my computer with all my passwords and stuff because I was having some complications with the computer. So give me 1 second. If you guys have any inquiries, also, my email is divineamanda1985@gmail.com. You guys can contact me there with any questions, or you can contact me on Facebook. But let me get into this program. And I use a company to print out because I love their quality. I also have Lisa Frank cards. They're across the room. But they are not next to me, so I cannot get them. But I have Lisa Frank tarot cards as well. Let's see. So I'm opening my saved projects, and I work on these all the time. So we have the Wonders of the World. We have Lisa Frank. We have Adam's Family. We also have, let's see, what is this one? I don't remember what this one is. This one, again, I'm still working on the astrological signs. No, actually, I'm done with that one. That's what this one is. It's the Correspondence Tarot deck. So I've gone through, I can kind of give you an idea. I don't want you guys to see the name of this thing, but I'm going to kind of share. No, I can't share. So I'm just going to kind of turn my camera around and give you guys a little bit of a, maybe, you know what? No, I'm going to share this because I want you guys to see this. So I'm going to share what is on my screen. Okay. And so I'm going to come over here. This right here is my correspondence deck. This took me literally 2 weeks to put together. It is all created by me. I've gone through, find the images here. So yeah, and there's just the different ones. Each one of the correspondence actually corresponds with that particular card, like the star. Okay, so this is the star. This is death. This is temperance. This is the devil. So each one corresponds with that particular card. And then, of course, we have the Lisa Frank cards here, which I have done up. and got them going. So I'm going to let them load up. This is them. This is the first deck I ever created using this company. I wanted to make sure they were good enough. So I do offer those as well. So yeah, so we have the different ones, and then I can just create whichever one you want me to create. So we're going to stop sharing. So now you guys know what's going on. Give it a minute to reconnect. It's going to take a second. So yeah, the link you sent to your page and says page unavailable. That's not cool. Let me try this over here because like I'm looking at it right now and it should not say that it's unavailable. Let's see. We're going to try again. I'm just going to send it directly to her and see what we can do here. Again, the page is actually called Amanda's Custom Tarot Cards. So, yeah, let's see, paste. Okay, try that. There we go. We're going to try that one because it shows it there. It may just be because I posted it on YouTube. But did you like the cards? So like I'm working on a supernatural one because I'm a huge fan of supernatural. I'm also working on a dirty dancing one. I am working on, what is the other one I'm working on? I am working, what is it? So we have the dirty dancing, supernatural. There's another one I was working, mermaid. I was looking like mythological creatures like mermaids and things that aren't supposed to exist that I believe do, like the Loch Ness Monster, dragons, things like that. And I'm also working on, what was the other one? Barnyard animals, because I know some people like them. Like, and then I think I'm going to add some cats in there too, like cats and dogs, like pets or whatever. So I'm working on quite a few. So if anybody sees this live feed and wants some custom tarot deck, you guys can contact me again here or through Facebook by going to Facebook, typing in the search bar Amanda Moore 85, or you can go to Amanda's Custom Tarots and find me there as well. Or you can just email me at divineamanda1985@gmail.com. And yeah, we can go from there. I'm starting to get into wax readings. And so I want to kind of perfect my technique. Screenshot of what it says when you click link. Say what? What are you talking about? Screenshot. Oh, what? I just got some interesting emails from somebody. Oh, and also I'm working on my foot is itching so bad. I am working on a video to be put up that is of, ouch, the beauty section. And I'm trying not to fall off my little stool because I got a big butt and I'm falling off. Ah, that hurts. I have done the foot mask that is so popular these days, and I'm doing a video on it. And it is my second round with this product, and I love the products. But when it starts to, this is anyway, Sasquatch. Yeah, right. Big butt. I just got a message from my personal reader / friend, and she's like, adhesive lashes, I'm shown what the fuck to ask you. I was looking for my eyelash glue. She's really in touch with me today. That is so funny. Hold on one second. I'm live right now on YouTube, and I was doing my makeup and I couldn't find my eyelash glue, so lash adhesive would definitely be it. That is why. Anyway, so I was doing this foot mask or whatever. I put socks on, and since my feet are peeling, it gets kind of painful because it rubs up against the socks and it puts pressure on the tips of my toes, and it just feels really weird and it's uncomfortable. So I'm just sitting here kind of rubbing my feet. I got to keep my socks off because it sometimes stings, but not in a bad way sting. It's so weird. I'm thinking of adding this to my business plan and service menu. I have no idea. There was another message that was sent. Wishing you a bright day. Peace, love, and light your way. What? Let's go see if she's working. I'm going to go see if she's working right now on her website as I am logged in right now. I screenshotted what the link says, your messenger. Oh, okay. I may have to figure something else out because that link may not be working. See, that's not cool. Okay, don't worry. I'll get it because everyone's been liking it. So I don't know why I would be doing that. But not too much. I'll probably have to redo it. Somebody could have reported it. There's no telling. A lot of people don't like me, so whatevs. Okay, so my friend is live. Hey, she's live. So I'm just going to jump in there. Be like, hey, I am live on YouTube. And I have sound turned off. YouTube. I have sound off, but I was doing my makeup and was, my makeup and was looking for lash adhesive. Stop reading me, please. Why are you here if you don't want a reading? Hold on. Josh, why are you here if you... I'm calling people out on YouTube if you don't want a reading. Anyways, so I wanted to let my friend know, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. I will be making a video soon and posting it up of, I don't know, once I figure out what my plans are for today. Yeah, I don't know. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for joining in for this broadcast, and I will see you all later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video because you know these are some serious bling up in this stuff. I'll do a video on that. So I'll see you guys. Bye.